What's up guys, Miss Bess here, back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes commentary video. Today we are continuing my roster review of the characters in my inventory. First things first though, I realized that I neglected to tell you guys a rather important piece of information regarding Poggle the Lesser, and that was where to find his shards. He is found in the Galactic War store. Following that little bit of information, I'm going to go ahead and cover Luminara. Now, Luminara, in my opinion, is one of the most powerful healers in the game. Yes, Barasophi's heal circumvents healing immunity, but Barasophi is not a very strong attacker where Luminara is. Luminara has a decent health pool, 11,000 plus 250, well, 11,700 plus 250, so about 12,000 health. And she also has about 32% tenacity, so she can also kind of resist those debuffs. But the biggest pro that Luminara has going for her is her versatility as a character. She has a very powerful heal, but she also has a very powerful attack, and not only just one attack, but two attacks. Her main attack has a chance to give her evasion up, so she kind of is a defensive attacker healer. But her Force Blast is also wicked awesome because it does a guaranteed ability block. So that right there makes her not just versatile as an attacker and a healer, but also as a debuffer. She has a very, very useful secondary special attack. Her heal, like I said, is very powerful. You figure if she's not buffed with any kind of a health pool increasing ability like Barris's leader ability, she's healing for 45% of essentially 12,000. So about 5,500 health, plus an additional 20% of her max health at the start of each character's next 2 turns. That's a very, very, very useful heal. Now, one of the changes that they have made to this heal is making that heal over time a buff that can be removed. So that does give this heal a little bit of vulnerability to teams that have either Qui-Gon or Asajj Ventress on the other team. Going into her leader ability, it's also a very versatile leader ability. In Jedi teams, it gives everybody evasion and health. Your non-Jedi characters will get half of the health and evasion. Her gear at gear level 8, moving up to 9, is not that hard. The biggest thing is that 45 agility hypo spray or whatever. That's a little bit difficult to come by. And of course, the Mark V CEC fusion furnace that is the bane of everyone's existence. Outside of those basic statistics, her shards are found in Galactic War, same as Poggle the Lesser. So kind of difficult to farm Poggle and Luminara, but if you're clearing your Galactic War, you're getting 1,200 crystals, war tokens a day, so you could feasibly farm both if you wanted to. Her versatility comes most of all with other Jedi, but she's also very, very good as a lone Jedi on a team of other characters. I use her, in fact, I have been using her on my arena squad since I got her. I use her virtually 90 to 99% of the time in Galactic War. I use her in a lot of my challenges. She is probably one of my most used characters in the game. I've slowed down this gameplay whenever her moves come up so that you can kind of see how much damage she's doing. I think I'm going to do that in my future videos when reviewing characters so that you can kind of get a real-time feel for how hard these characters hit at the gear level and promotion level that I have them at. Essentially, the best uses for Luminara is as a versatile attacker healer. She also makes a good leader if you don't have good leader options for your Galactic War. Her evasion can sometimes be the difference between losing that one character and having that character available for the rest of your Galactic War. She works, like I said, extremely well in all situations. She works extremely well on most teams. Her heals are very potent. They do additional heal over time. They are dispellable, however, and she does ability block and gives herself evasion up with her 2 attacks. Combine that with a decent health pool compared to most other characters. Her speed is... it leaves a little to be desired, but you can't win them all, and they had to they had to balance her in some way. She does take very good advantage of Qui-Gon Jinn's assist call. Her 75% increased damage on basic attack usually leads her to do substantial damage. So putting her on a team with Qui-Gon is always a good idea. Generally, putting her on any team is a good idea if you don't have other better options. The bottom line is that Luminara makes a very, very good filler character for individuals who may not have a super deep roster with a lot of versatility. She kind of gives you that extra versatility that you may be lacking. Next up in my series will be Qui-Gon Jinn. I recently have been able to get his primary basic attack buffed up to max level via an Omega, so I will be showcasing that hopefully in this next video. That pretty much sums it up for this video, guys. As always, like, favorite, subscribe, and I will catch you all later.